Time to transform your time today on the table with Transformers, Steeljaw, and Bumblebee from the new Robots in Disguise Transformers show on Cartoon Network.
Transformers? How boring. How about Squirrel Formers?
Squirrel Formers? Well, okay.
What in tarnation?
Sandy Squirrel? Landry turns into Sandy Squirrel. No way. That's awesome.
You won't be saying that when I kick your camera over. Hi-ya!
Going backwards, here are the Transformers, Robots in Disguise, Steeljaw, and Bumblebee as they would appear in their package on store shelves. I'm not really sure what class these are anymore, Voyager, Warrior, Leader. Let's just say that these used to be the $10 class, are now the $15 class. However, I did get these for buy one, get one half off, so pretty good deal. On the back of the box, we have some cool images of each in their robot and vehicle modes and their quick 9 and 7-step transformations. I can't tell you how refreshing it is to have quicker transforming Transformers again. I don't care about the less detail. I am so tired of very complicated things. So these are awesome in my book and play very, very well. Out of their packages, we have Bumblebee and Steeljaw in their robot modes. I am really digging the simplicity of these toys. I yammered on about Grimlock earlier, and now that I've played with him for a couple weeks, I really think these new Transformers toys are a lot more fun than I've seen in years. Good body designs and great robot forms. These guys have a nice balance in both their alt mode and their vehicle modes. The Decepticons are really interesting because they're kind of a half robot beast thing going on in the show. As articulation goes, the figures are kind of limited in certain ways, but in other ways are pretty good. Looking at Bumblebee first, we have the common elbow joints and a little bit of shoulder rotation here. We've got good hip and knee rotation, so you can do a lot of fun things with his legs here. He's got a cool weapon sword. Grimlock was lacking a weapon, which was kind of a bummer. And we've got, those nice traditional Bumblebee wings in the back here. Just a good, balanced, fun toy. Feels pretty solid like Grimlock, even though I had a broken leg on Grimlock. But again, these toys, I just have the urge to throw them around and play with them, kind of like you should with the Transformer, instead of worrying that you're going to snap something off and permanently break it. As for Steeljaw here, he has a little bit of articulation in the shoulders, a little bit better, although his arms do flip out kind of funny, but you can get a little more movement than Bumblebee. He's got some elbows as well, although they're a little bit tight right now. That's probably a transformation thing. He's kind of got these Wolverine claw-like weapon. His legs are a little funky. Great hip joints for more running. All these figures are doing great running so far. But knee joints are a little different because of the way he's transforming here. He's also got this great wolf-like scorpion tail kind of thing going on, so that's kind of interesting to see on this guy. But I like the color of this guy. This is one of these toys. If I were 5 again, I would be loving it. So very cool with both of these two toys. And now we better transform them. So, transforming Bumblebee first, and not to be one of those boring reviews where I take 20 minutes and show you every boring flange deconstruction, I'm just going to quickly do this, and you'll get the gist of it. Wow, I can't tell you how much of an enjoyable transform that was with Bumblebee here. I barely looked at the instructions. I kind of noodled around with it a little bit on stage. Believe it or not, that was my first time transforming him, and it was just so smooth. And that's exactly how you want it to be. You want to be able to play and transform them back and forth with ease without just swearing about all sorts of weird panels that don't fit and all sorts of those stupid things that we've seen pretty much since the movieverse has started running around with all those very complicated forms. What an awesome version of Bumblebee too. Kind of this modified, weird, blocky Camaro-like thing going on, yellow and black. Looks great. Probably the first time I actually enjoy him outside of his old style VW bug-like thing. Kind of neat too that they're able to incorporate his little Autobot symbol here in the back of his rear window there. Nice to see. And also kind of nice to see is you can kind of look in his windows there, and it looks pretty much like there is kind of some seats in there type of thing. Still some room instead of just full of other junk. You can even kind of see the seats kind of in there, actually not really in the video, but just a great enjoyable toy to build. And that is Bumblebee.
Oh, I get it. The great and powerful Bumblebee gets a perfect toy, whereas me, Grimlock, have a broken leg. I see how you are. You cost 15 bucks, I cost 15 bucks, but I get the broken leg, and you're all perfect.
Alright, as Waspinator says, Doggybot is next. And there we have Steeljaw's vehicle mode. I glanced at the instructions a little bit and they kind of left me off focus, but just playing around with him, he just kind of folded up into himself. So again, a very simplified and awesomely fun Transformer to play with. Love the Decepticon blue color scheme on this guy. Just so Decepticon-like, even though he is a vehicle. And the Wolverine claws again are kind of fun. Nice choice. Just a really enjoyable vehicle to build. What a cool Doggybot. So that is Steeljaw and Bumblebee, two really fun new Transformers to play and transform around with. The new show is just appearing now on Cartoon Network. I say check it out. I watched a little bit online the other day and quite enjoyed it. Overall, I think the toys are pretty good. They might have a few quality things here and there. I know I broke Grimlock's leg, so maybe not the best in complete materials, but still, I just have this overwhelming urge to throw these around and play with them again, just like you're supposed to with toys. That's what I have to say about that.
Thanks for watching Squirrel Stampede.
Look at that! You even come with a sword! I didn't get a sword. I did get a broken leg! Ah!